gosh, Darumi! Darumi!
We laid Dadami face down on the ground, carefully following Yugama's instructions to stop the bleeding. Eventually, I noticed. There was no sign of Dalgia anywhere. Now, quick, get Dadami on the bus. No, kill her. Kill her. Let Tsubasa live. She's crazy, but she's not that crazy. Oh, now we're back.
Oh.
Yep. Comcast does that. Comcast does that from time to time. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm gonna floor it. Hold on tight, guys. Dadami, just hold on a bit longer. Kill me. Kill me. Kill. Save everybody. Dadami, target. Her eyes are invader colored. Even after we had her on the bus, Dadami was still demanding we kill her in her delirious rambling. I was utterly confused. What was she trying to do? I thought she was there to kill us out of pure spite. But she worked with us to fight Dalgia and even risked her life to protect Tsubasa. Maybe she was trying to get us to want to kill her. Do you want to kill us or help us? Despite Yugama's best efforts, Dadami passed away on the bus. We just barely made it to the school in time to revive her, saving her from the true death. Okay. But damn. Dadami, talk to us. What were you trying to do? After the fight with Dalgia, we gathered in Dadami's room to ask about her intentions. Why did you protect me like that? Please, tell us, Dadami. Use your words and tell us what you really meant to accomplish. What? What I really meant to accomplish? All I want is for us to kill each other. You think I'd let that commander take my prize? As if, so I decided to help you out, just this once. Anyway, we're enemies again. I'm gonna kill you all, so be ready. Kill Ho-Ho? Dadami, can we move on from this already? Come on, Dadami. You've been following us around because you really wanted to help us, right? Huh? Help you? Why? Don't go saying stuff with no proof, okay? We have proof, actually. You said it yourself. Something about you being a target. About how killing you would help us. What exactly was that all about, dear Dadami? Oh, for the love of murder, the silent treatment? I suppose I'll share our theory then. And so Yugama began. He elaborated the theory that came up during an earlier discussion about Dadami's true motivations. You've held on to first place since the invader hunt started. Ever since you took first place in the middle of the first round, you haven't slipped even once. But, if we think about that rationally, that's a little odd, isn't it? Not odd at all, actually. I'm just amazing. Wow, that face again. No, it's very odd. I mean, you blacked out in the middle of the first round and spent 4 days out of commission, right? Even after absorbing Hiruko's cryptoglobin, Dadami felt unconscious and didn't wake up for quite some time. Because she killed Hiruko. So, killing each other's gotta be worth super points. Normally that would result in a drastic fall in the rankings. And even at the end of the second round, you were the only one who didn't join the raid on the enemy base. You were the only one who threw away the opportunity to gain a large number of points, and yet you still remained in first place. Are you an incredibly skilled hunter? Perhaps, but that alone doesn't explain things. So it's only natural to make some assumptions. In the early stages of the game, you hunted down a target worth an incredibly large number of points. And you've maintained the edge it gave you ever since. A target worth an incredible amount of points, which meant Hiruko Shizahara was a target of the invader hunt. Alright. So killing each other, we can get points. That's what makes this a real killing game. And not just her either. It's likely we're all targets in this game. Dadami must have realized this after she had to kill Hiruko during the first round. She must have realized that all of us are targets in the hunt as well. Dadami, you were first to notice the hidden rule of this game. That's why you attacked us outside and constantly tried to provoke us, right? Yes. Well, the sponsor did say there were some extra special hidden rules. You were trying to get us to kill you so we could get a ton of points. Dadami hadn't lost her mind. She was saner than anyone here. And more compassionate, too. Dadami, why are you trying so hard to help us? Please tell us. After we pleaded with her, Dadami remained silent for a while longer, but eventually, I'm bored.
I wanted to be like Mistress Hiruko.
Aww. Speaking in a tiny voice, she had finally told us her reason. Like Hiruko? Mistress Hiruko was a true martyr. She was okay with dying if it meant it would save everyone. And in her last moment, she sacrificed herself so that we could survive. She's so freaking cool. I have to be like her. I've wanted it all this time. A chance to die like Mistress Hideko. So that's why you tried to die for us. If my life could save all 4 of you, I'd be just as amazing as she was, right? Yes. She wanted to die like Hideko. Such a simple but incredibly powerful motivating force. I'm sure the reason she wants to recreate Hideko's death so badly is because... Enough about me. We're done here. So kill me, okay? Outside of the school grounds, of course. And make sure Tsubasa deals a killing blow. You're dead last, so you really got to get those points. I can't kill the girl who saved my life. I want you to live, Dotami. I'm really totally over this whole living thing. It's never going to do me any good. How can you be so sure? Nobody knows what the future holds. It's just logic. Nothing good's ever happened to me yet, so what are the odds of a miracle happening tomorrow? I can't tell you what the exact odds are, but who knows? Tomorrow something incredible could happen that makes you happy. Happy? How? I killed Mistress Hideko! Mistress Hideko was the first friend I ever made in my whole life. It didn't even feel real. How could someone so beautiful and refined end up with me? We had fun all day together. She didn't look down on me. She didn't abandon me. She was kind and warm. No one else was like Mistress Hideko. But she's gone now. I drank her blood and ate her. I don't deserve to live after killing her. I have to die just like she did. Dotami. She must have been looking for a way to atone all this time. That's how deeply she regretted killing Hideko. Anyway, I'd really like to just die. I can't keep on living without Mistress Hideko. There's just no way. I would have never made friends with her if I knew things would end up like this. Well, Tsubasa enthusiastically grabbed Dotami by the hand. I'll be your friend. I might not be as dependable as Hideko was, but I can stand by your side. Huh? You want to be my friend? Don't start making promises you can't keep. Nothing in this world is worse than that. I'm not making stuff up. I really do want to be your friend. Yeah, very funny. Everyone says that at the beginning. Dotami, I want to help you. But when they get tired of pretending to be my savior, they throw me away like trash. If you aren't ready to be with me till we're both dead, then just leave me alone. Every time I get left behind feels like the end of the world for me. I would never run out on you. I'd never give up on a friend. Seriously, just give it a rest already. A happy girl like you just isn't prepared to step up to the task. What makes you assume that? I'm plenty prepared. I would risk my life to defend you. After all, you risked yours to save mine. Talk is cheap, honey. Stop talking and start killing me. Dotami stubbornly refused to take the hand Tsubasa extended to her. Fine. I get it. I'll show you. I'll show you exactly how prepared I am. Tsubasa reached for Dotami's face with both hands. Oh!
Tsubasa?
Damn. We lose. Tsubasa half forced Dotami's lips against her own.
Oh my god.
Very good. Full marks for artistry. Uh-huh.
It was a long, deep kiss. Dotami resisted a little at first, but halfway through, she completely accepted Tsubasa's lips against hers. The kiss lasted for over a full minute. And ended when they'd reached the ends of their lung capacities. Well, how did you like being my first kiss? Did it taste like innocent? Fuck! I could have been her first kiss. Fuck! Do you believe me now? I'm ready to get hurt for you, Dotami. Well, Dotami? Come on, say something. I'm getting embarrassed. Mistress Tsubasa. Huh? Mistress Tsubasa! What's going on?
Mistress Tsubasa, I'll follow you for the rest of my life.
And we're out.
I'd cross the ocean for you. So please, kiss me again.
Come on, no way. That's enough kissing for today. No. Again. Ah, be quiet. I'm leaving and don't follow me. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Dotami sprinted after Tsubasa. I watched their game of chase in a speechless daze. I just couldn't keep up with all the twists. Tsubasa kissed her? Hey, Takumi, you gotta place a hand on my shoulder. You took so long that Dotami beat you to getting Tsubasa's first kiss. Shut the hell up. How about you and I show the girls a real kiss? I said shut up. In all honesty, I was utterly shocked by Tsubasa kissing Dotami. Well, it looks like it was good for both of them, so I guess it's fine. The real issue is... now she's not gonna want us.
Route N.
Like I'm actually sad.
Oh. Unfortunate.
As the clock ticked over into a new day, I stopped by the leisure lounge on my way to check the leaderboard. Tsubasa was still dead last, and if we didn't find her some points by the end of the day 78, then blag. But how? Trying to earn points has led to nothing but a wild goose chase. There are no invaders anywhere. We're not going to be able to beat Dalgia. But there are 3 targets left. Takamaru and the douchebags.
Yep.
Dotami's knowledge was our last hope, but she said she had no idea where they'd gone, and that hunting hadn't been going well for her either. Apparently, she'd been holding first place purely from the points she got from Hiroko. In the end, nobody had any idea where the invaders were. Is it really just a matter of searching around? The unease was suffocating me. Would we manage to raise Tsubasa's ranking in these remaining 3 days? How? How do I protect the girl I love? Oh. Hello, Takumi. Is something bothering you? Is predictions coming true? I turned around at the sudden sound to see. When did you get there? Don't glare at me like that. I just wanted to share something nice with you. Something nice? You desperately want to know where the invaders are, right? Do you know where they are? I sure do. My B Recon squad found where they're hiding. If you're curious, I'm happy to tell you, and you alone, Takumi. Because you're my favorite. You're the sponsor of this game, right? Are you even allowed to play favorites? I don't see any rules saying the sponsor needs to remain impartial. If they really know where the invaders are, then I want to find out, no matter what, but... Are you up to something? Of course I am. I'm always thinking horrible things. Okay, 1, how can you make that so casually? 2, I don't want to help a freak like you. You're a clever boy, Takumi. You're right to think it sounds too good to be true. It's never a good idea to listen to the temptations of the devil. The devil's words will consume you like a drug. One taste and your life is ruined. And you're the devil here, so get the hell away from me. That was close. I almost considered their offer. Them, tell me where the invaders are, an obvious trap. But you know, Takumi, I think you're going to need to trust me. What are you even saying? I mean, if you can't get the location of the invaders out of me, our last place player, Tsubasa, is going to die. Oh, that's good. Nothing's better than seeing you look so desperate. I love humans trapped between a rock and a hard place. Corner a human and suddenly the voice of the devil starts to sound real nice. I shouldn't even bother with them. I knew that in my head, but I couldn't get myself to leave. If I don't find out where the invaders are, then Tsubasa... Try asking me nicely, Takumi. Ask me to tell you where they are. If you ask sincerely, I'll tell you about the best hunting spot out there. What do I do? Should I trust them just this once? It's obviously shady, but what choice do I have? No, it all sounds too easy to me. There's still a slim chance I can find them on my own. No, we're... Okay. We're taking a chance. Yes, please tell me. I want Tsubasa not to die this round. Tell me where the invaders are. I decided to trust the devil just this once. Things aren't getting better anyway. As shady as this offer is, I have to hang on to this glimmer of hope. You're such a romantic. Choosing emotion over logic? I could weep. Takumi, my warrior of love, let me reward you with this map. The map the sponsor handed me something that looked like an invader face drawn in one specific spot. If you go there, you're sure to find invaders. But you'd be wise to bring only Yugamu and Tsubasa with you. Don't tell anyone you got this map from me. Sound good? You swear the invaders are really there. I guess you'll just have to go and see for yourself. Every word out of the sponsor's mouth made me more and more suspicious, but I had to go there. After that, I waited until morning, woke up Yugamu and Tsubasa. We took the school bus to the place indicated on the map. Really? We'll find invaders if we go here. Yeah, that's what the person who gave me the map said. And just who was that exactly? I can't tell you. It was part of our deal. A deal, you say? Yami seemed to sense what was going on, but didn't press the matter further. His back is against the wall, too. Hoping against all hope, we headed for the spot marked on the map. Almost there. Strap in. The ride's gonna get bumpy. And we are here. And so the bus arrived at the place marked on the map. When we got there... Kind of looks like a mansion. Pretty swanky, isn't it? Maybe a commander lived here. We had arrived at a lavishly decorated estate. There was no sign of any enemies near the entrance, but... Let's go inside. Come with me, guys. We cautiously made our way through the mansion with bated breath. Were there really invaders here? The anxiety and anticipation made my heart beat so loudly that I could barely focus. Please let there be invaders. If we don't get some points here, Tsubasa is... I gulped. Deep inside the estate? Many of them. We found what we've been looking for. There were so many invaders. Am I dreaming? I wanted to pinch my cheeks to be sure, but I didn't have a minute to waste. We had to seize this golden opportunity.
Yeah!
Let's go, guys. Hunt with everything you've got. Yeah. Right. We attacked the invaders with all our might. Yugamo was capable of hunting alone and didn't need my help. But Tsubasa wasn't so good at fighting outside the school. I had to help her get those points. I hunted down the invaders just like always. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. I feel like we've really racked up the points. Yeah, but we can't stop yet. Takamaru and the twins have gained a huge amount of points for finishing up the Squad 4 commander at the outpost. We have to keep getting points here if we want to close the gap. I decided to keep hunting without taking any time to rest. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Is that all of them? Are there any more invaders? I looked around, but it had gone quiet inside the estate. Looks like we got them all. What? It's not enough. We need more points if we want to save Tsubasa. Just then, Yugamo suddenly whirled around, facing the innermost part of the estate. Careful, guys. A strange presence is approaching from over there. Invaders? Similar. But something's off. Off how? The sound of their footsteps doesn't jive with what I'm sensing. These steps, they seem... Just as Yugamo tilted his head in confusion, they showed themselves. Huh? I couldn't believe my eyes. What I was seeing shouldn't have been possible. No way. How? Is it the gang? Takamaru squad?
How are there humans here?
What the fuck?
I thought they all escaped to the artificial satellite.
Does this mean some of them were left here on Earth? We should ask what happened.
We dropped our weapons at our feet and tried to talk to the people.
You invaders will stoop to any low, won't you? How did you even find this place? It's your fault we changed!
So they are turning into invaders.
I'm gonna kill you right here and now.
Why are they so mad?
I don't think they're in the mood to talk.
The air was tense. We weren't going to be able to avoid a fight.
Let's run before they can attack.
We turned for the exits so we could leave the estate. But the very next moment...
Are you sure about that? Leave now and Tsubasa will die, you know?
We skidded to a halt after hearing a voice that shouldn't have been there. When we turned around, we saw a single bee hovering in the air. It was one of the sponsors, and it somehow seemed larger than the others.
Did I startle you? This bee comes equipped with a transceiver.
Transbeavers.
I can speak to you remotely. Anytime, anywhere.
The sponsor was speaking to us through the bee.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to chat. We need to get
Going? Why? There's so many invaders here. Don't you want to score some points?
We hunted down all the invaders. All that's left are... humans.
Takumi, what in the world are you talking about? Are clearly invaders.
What?
These people? Invaders?
Stop staring and come at me!
They're asking for it. Okay.
Stop staring! Or we'll come whether you're ready or not!
I'm gonna kill you. Gonna kill you.
More precisely, they're the armature for invaders. They haven't been processed yet, so they appear more human.
What the hell are you talking about?
The basement of that building is one of the invader production facilities. It was gathering dust for ages, but now it's back in commission.
Okay.
That is to say, these armatures were brought here to mass-produce new invaders after their numbers were so thoroughly decimated.
Wait. Invaders are made from people?
I called it.
Opinions are split on whether these armatures can be considered human. But in layman's terms, you're exactly right.
What?
Invaders are made from people. Then the SDU has been murdering people.
Alright, I have one more important thing to share with you. Those armatures are worth a lot of points.
These people are...
Armatures are highly valuable, much more than full-fledged invaders. So whoever bravely hunts them down will be rewarded extra special bonus points.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't care how many points they're worth. I'm not going to kill human beings.
To save you, I would.
Neither am I. The idea of killing people?
I may be a filthy assassin, but but I don't kill people outside of work.
Yugamu, I'll give you $5 a head.
Wow, you still have such righteous moral compasses. But are you sure? If you don't hunt them, Tsubasa's going to die.
Tsubasa's going to die. The moment I heard those words, my body lurched with a wave of dizziness.
Takumi, don't listen to them. I'm not willing to kill people for my own survival.
I am.
Let's find another way. We can't stay here.
Oh? There aren't any invaders left anywhere else. You really did hunt them to extinction. If you want to save your little friend, you'll have to make a choice here. Isn't that right, Takumi?
So this is the real reason why the sponsor pointed me here. They wanted to force me to choose between killing human beings or letting one of my friends get killed.
Are you gonna fight or not? To hell with it! Brace yourselves! We'll kamikaze you monsters!
Yeah, we're soldiers. We're not scared of dying.
The real question is, why are those invaders looking at calling us invaders? I can't kill another person, even if they are a soldier, but... Hola, Tommy. I don't want to lose another friend. Tsubasa, Yugamu, close your eyes. Takumi, what are you going to do? Don't! Please, you can't! The moment I decided to come here, the choice was already made. I want to protect Yugamu after he stayed by my side through everything, and... I want to protect the girl I've truly come to care about. I held my sword aloft with trembling hands. That's right, Takumi. Do it. Armatures are incredibly weak. One strike from your blade and it's all over. Shut up. I'm not doing this because you convinced me. I'm doing this of my own free will to save Tsubasa's life.
No! Takumi, don't!
Stop, Takumi.
I have to summon the evil inside of me, just this once. I need to channel Eito Aotsuki. Inside my body, I carry the will of the person who so despised humanity. I'll take this sword and...
No!
I brought it down swiftly. And it was on Tsubasa. Damn it. She's probably not going to talk to us anymore. I can't. No matter how hard I try, I can't forget. I killed human beings. I've committed an unforgivable crime. I mean, you killed Eito Aotsuki already, so it's fine. It's not your first. Unable to confront what I'd done, I was hiding from reality under the covers in my bed. How could I? Who were those people? What were they doing there? Why were they so hostile towards us even though they were human just like us? Why were there still people on Earth? I thought they all evacuated to the satellite. Nothing makes any sense. Nobody knows the truth, even tried to tell... Nobody who knows the truth even tried to tell us what's going on here. But one thing's for certain. Those people, I killed them. I can still feel the weight of my sin in my palms. That was all that mattered. Enough of this. I don't want to think anymore. Bad end? No, not bad end.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay. You were kind of hoping for a bad end.
No. Just as I was thinking about ending, just as I was thinking about finding a nice stopping point and heading to bed, they pull me in with that shit.
I know.
And now I don't wanna. Do you wanna?
Yeah, we can keep going.
But do you want, okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, well, we're gonna call the video here. As always, thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the series and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow me on Twitch, ArkNova3. And if you want to support the channel, check out the Patreon link in the description. For just $1 a month, you can help support me bringing you the best content that I can.
Till then.
Till then. Yeah, as soon as we started hearing those fucking sounds and shit from the mooks at the end of the stuff and stuff, I'm like, okay, yep, nope, they're people.
Yeah.
Straight up. No ifs, ands, or buns about it. Hey everybody, Ark Nova here.
And Focus Heal.
I wanted to go to bed. It's 4 a.m. But it's getting too good.
So we were theory crafting a little bit. My guess is if we can never, like, if there's a point where we can't save Nozomi from her rejection symptoms, I think she's going to turn into one of the invaders.
Yep. Yeah, we think it's the cryptoglobin failing to take, like, failed experiments. Takumi, are you up? I could swear I just heard Nozomi's voice. I thought I was hallucinating, but then I could sense someone at my bedside. The closing ceremony for round 3 just wrapped up. You saved Tsubasa. You did it, Takumi. Thank you for saving her. Who died in her place. I saved her life. As I heard the news, a single tear trickled from my eye. Thank goodness, I managed to protect the girl I love. I really did. Tsubasa's been in bed for a while, but I'm sure she'll be better soon. So you better get well too soon, okay? Everybody wants to see you. Nozomi is being so optimistic and cheery. She must be trying to lift my spirits. But I need to face what I've done. Who was executed in round 3? Nozomi flinched after I asked in a strained voice. It was Takemaru. Oh, he probably let the twins have the point since he was always ahead of them. I guess he gave all the invaders he found over to the twins. He ended up in last place. I see. That's the real Takemaru way to go out. He was always putting his friends first. He must be cursing me from the other side. He hated me so much, and I ended up forcing him into last place. No, just before he was executed, he suddenly got so calm. He said he wanted to tell you he was sorry. Sorry? To me? He gave me a letter. I'll read it to you. Takumi, I'm sorry for all the horrible shit I did to you. I just hated you so damn much. But when I thought about it with a cool head, I couldn't even remember why I felt that way about you. Maybe I was using my hatred for you to avoid confronting reality. Sorry I made you my scapegoat. I'm the only one to blame for everything. You don't gotta forgive me, but you gotta forgive Ima and Kako. Adios. That's the end of his message. Takemaru. Takemaru! He was such a good guy. I always knew that, since we already survived 100 days together once, but why did things have to end up this way this time? Takemaru. Yeah! I'm not going to do that second one. Nozomi ran her hand reassuredly over my back as I screamed my throat hoarse. She gives him scratchies. Sleep. Wake up. Sleep. Wake up. I cycled quickly between sleep and wakefulness. What I did weighed on me too heavily when I was awake, so I would retreat back to the land of the sleep in search of reprieve. But whenever I fell asleep, I dreamed of the day I killed those people. The memory of my hands covered in their blood would return. I flew out of bed, soaked in sweat, but even awake, I was still in hell. It was agony after agony, whether I was sleeping or awake. But I didn't try to pull myself out of the cycle. I can't run away from this pain. After all, this is what I... Just then... Yo, Takumi, still being antisocial in there? Evening, Takumi. The two of us decided to sneak into your room in the dead of the night. I could hear Yugamu and Dadami in the darkness. The two of them sat beside my bed and launched right into some casual small talk. You were probably hoping for Tsubasa. Unfortunately, she's not feeling so well right now. The mental shock caused her to develop a fever. But she's getting better, so don't worry. Mr. Tsubasa is getting 24-hour personalized care from me. So there's nothing to worry about at all. I dabbed every nook and cranny of Mr. Tsubasa's body with a damp cloth. The lewd side of Mr. Tsubasa's body, flushed by fever. It was crazy erotic. Whoa. Takumi, you're the only one who can protect Tsubasa from the clutches of this perverted succubus. You better get up before something horrible happens. You can just call me Dadami the Cuckold Maker. I will call her Dadami the Cuckold Maker. They kept directing the conversation back to me. I wanted to answer, but I desperately resisted the urge. We brought Dadami to meet Kamyun yesterday, but it was a total disaster. Dadami got way too excited about how cute she is. Who could possibly keep their cool after seeing a cute little shrine maiden girl? Oh, Kamyun, light of my life, fire of my loins. Good. You take Kamyun, I'll have Tsubasa. I grabbed her and munched on those cute little ears, even when she tried to fight me off with tears in her eyes. I munched without mercy. Dadami was all over her, so Nozomi got jealous. Hearing them talk made me want to return to normalcy. But I can't go back. I can never go back. I took the lives of those people. I robbed them of the days that lied ahead of them. It wouldn't be fair if I just kept living a life of joy and pleasure. I can't allow it. I'm not going to get out of this bed. I'll stay here until I die. I need to wallow in the anguish of hell and die a dog's death. After all, this is the only way I can atone. Tsubasa, come in here and tell us you love us. Thank us for what we did. Tell us it's okay. You're in an awfully sorry state, Takumi. I heard another voice. It was Commune. Did she leave the hangar to come check on me? Yagawa told me everything. No wonder you're so worn out. You must have been quite shocked to find the truth out behind what you referred to as invaders. Shocked didn't even begin to cover it. My whole world had been turned upside down. Well,
that's what she.
This is what she was telling us.
She
This is
didn't
why.
want.
Takumi, as you've discovered, invaders were once human. The truth of the invaders is that they are combat organisms created from wounded soldiers and veterans. I never wanted to tell you this cold, painful truth. So we've been fighting the other humans all this time. Yes, in a sense. Which means the destruction on the surface isn't because of world death. It's the scars left from the ravages of war. The TRC we'd all been living in before must have been some kind of underground shelter then. Even if it is a war, we can't kill people. It's true that you killed people, but you could view it as an act of salvation. The people you killed were poor soldiers fated to be turned into combat organisms in the near future. You allowed them to die as humans. You freed them from their fate of being turned into monsters. That's compassion, not evil. All things are ordained by God. Our scriptures say there is no such thing as destiny. Commune tried to desperately to reason with me, to free me from my guilt. And while I appreciated the thought, I didn't want to be freed. If I let myself forget what it felt like, I'm sure I'll just end up doing it again. I just had this horrible feeling that's what would happen. So I clung to my guilty conscience and decided to rot away here. It was only right. 81. You're completely depressed, aren't you, Takumi? I heard another voice. This time it was the sponsor. Fair enough. I mean, you've been tainted by the act of murder. But it was splendid the way you killed them so mercilessly. The noble knight dirtying his hands to protect the one he loves. You really are quite the romantic. It gives my life so much meaning to push romantics like you to commit mortal sins. You should see the look on your face. You look like a prisoner locked up in a dungeon. A prisoner? Well, I am a criminal, so... I deserve to die a miserable death in a filthy cell. The knight awakes from his delusions of romance and confronts his crimes to discover that he is no more than a mere murderer. He must find himself hideous. He must be repulsed with himself. It must make him wish he was dead. A murderer pretending to be a knight in shining armor. That describes me perfectly. I don't regret my choice, but I wish I was dead. They're right. Oh, I only wish I could torture you now that you're so weak and fragile. But I can't. It's against the rules for the sponsor to touch you unprovoked. Damn it, who made this ridiculous rule anyway? I want to play with you, Takumi. I guess that leaves me no choice. I'll just have to toy with your mental state. What a dick. The sponsor kept tirelessly insulting me.
Well, that would just be more annoying than actual torture.
Yep. Every time I fell asleep, I dreamed of the people I killed. They were ghosts, glaring at me in the dark. And when I woke, the ghosts would vanish. In their place was endless darkness. I'd go back to sleep, and the ghosts would hover in the air once more. I'd wake up, and they'd disappear. Every day repeated itself. Gradually, I started to be unable to discern if I was dead or alive. Oh, maybe the night I killed them, I died with them. Takumi? I was on the verge of tears the moment I heard her voice. I wanted to leap out of bed and cling to her. It took everything in me not to act on that impulse. I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner. I've been in bed all this time, too. I'm sorry. You're in so much pain, and you shouldn't be. I'm sorry you had to do something like that because of me. I could clearly hear the sound of Tsubasa's tears hitting the floor. It's okay. I'm the one who did it. And when someone does something wrong, they need to suffer for it. No, you didn't do anything wrong, Takumi. The ones who really should be blaming are the people who put us in this horrible situation to begin with. We just got dragged here all of a sudden and forced to fight these enemies we didn't know anything about. And then this killing game started. It's all so confusing. You didn't do anything wrong. 2 teardrops fell onto my cheek. The girl I love is crying. I want to comfort her, but I can't touch her. My hands are too dirty. No, Tsubasa. There's no point in trying to rationalize it. I can't run away from what I did. My hands tell the story. They're covered in blood. Blood that will never wash away. It wasn't about words or reason. My hands gave it away. They branded me as a criminal. Don't worry about me anymore. I'm evil. I don't belong with you guys. I wanted to get Tsubasa as far away from me as soon as possible. I didn't want to sully her with all the sin and death I brought with me. But she never made any attempt to leave my side. Fine, if you think you're a criminal, so be it. Takumi, the criminal. I'm fine with this new label of yours, so at least hear what I have to say about our future. Our future? I talked to Yugamu Dadami earlier. We're never going to be able to go back to how it was before. Yugamo made Kyoshika drink poison. Dadami killed Hideko. Even if we tried to live like normal in the complex, I think we'd suffer trying to readjust to peaceful lives. She's right. We've strayed a long way from the lives we used to live. I couldn't face Mom or Dad. I couldn't go back to that life. Not that I even planned on trying. But Tsubasa, you're still clean. You can still go back. Listen to me, Takumi. We'll live together as roommates when we get to the artificial satellite. Roommates? We'll rent out some cheap little detached home and all 4 of us criminals can live together in poverty. It might be hard for us to reintegrate into society when we get back from the war, but at least when we go home, we'll have the friends who went through it with us. I'm sure we can overcome anything as long as we are together. No. You and me, Tsubasa. We live together. I don't want Dadami touching you. It's my turn. Tsubasa's voice was lively. She described our future together. We'll get part-time jobs so we can afford food and pay the bills. I need to start researching some cheap but tasty recipes right away. Oh, we should get some cheap appliances from secondhand shops. Even total junk is no problem because I can fix it. Tsubasa, what are you? We'll be busy on weekdays so we might not get to see each other. But we can make up for it by making sure we take weekends off together. We can rent some cheap DVDs, have an all-day watch party. At that very moment, I could clearly envision the life Tsubasa was describing. It's just gonna be a fucking orgy the whole time. We want Tsubasa. Tsubasa wants us and Dadami. Dadami wants Tsubasa. Yugamu's not gonna take no for an answer from anyone. It's gonna be a fucking orgy, dude. It was so vivid, almost like I could reach out and grab it.
I bet Dadumi won't want to watch anything except B-grade horror movies. She and Yugamu will love it. We're gonna feel left out.
So then we can go to the other room.
But we'll still watch all of them to the end. Doesn't take much to convince us, huh? After we're done, we'll all clean up the popcorn Dadumi threw all over the place. We'll all sigh and laugh as we sweep. You'll say, "You made us waste our day off watching these garbage movies." And I'll say, "But I kind of enjoyed it."
An overwhelming feeling welled up as I played out the scene in my head. This feeling rising up inside of me. It was longing. I wanted this future. I wanted it so bad it hurt. No, 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 no. I can't start dreaming about the future. I can't let myself have a future after taking so many lives. It's not right. Go away. Go away. I frantically repeated these words in my head. Demons aren't allowed to dream about happy endings. There was a warm sensation on my lips. Tsubasa's lips rested neatly atop mine. Her breath, her warmth, her hopes, her life. I felt all of it in my soul.
I just took half of your sins, Takumi. Guess that makes me a criminal too.
Yep.
And in exchange, I gave you half of my life.
The moment I heard those words, I truly felt like I'd been reborn. There was a faint warmth in my chest.
It's okay. You can make things right. I know you're a kind person, Takumi. So please, make my dream come true. Let's all be roommates.
No! Fucking come on with the roommates bullshit. After giving me another kiss on the cheek, she suddenly jolted back. No, I did it again. I kissed 2 people practically back to back. Am I just easy? Anyway, Takumi, get well soon. I'm out of here. I gotta go. Tsubasa rushed out the door. The sound of her briskly shutting it behind her echoed in the room. The moment I heard that sound, I broke down.
Huh?
I'd unconsciously risen to my feet. My body was moving. My heart was telling me it still wanted to live. It's as if I'd never lost the will to keep going in the first place. I felt almost as if I wasn't myself. Right, I guess I'm half Tsubasa now. Tsubasa had breathed half her life into me, and she'd taken half of my sin, which meant...
Okay, Tsubasa. Let's do this.
I'm the most horrible person to ever exist. A complete villain who kills people. Scum that doesn't deserve to live. Trash. The Grim Reaper. A demon. But that's exactly why I have to fight for my friends. I'll use these filthy hands to cradle Tsubasa's beautiful dream and keep it safe. And in order to do that...
I'm gonna finish this invader hunt. Once and for all.
Damn, dude. It's too crazy. It's too crazy!
It is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I want for us, is to be the roommates forever.
The roommates forever.
Yeah. You can't keep calling us roommates. We're married.
Roommates.
Sorry for worrying you guys. I'm fine now. The next morning, back on my feet, I called everyone to the hangar and apologized for being in bed for so long. I love how Nozomi was not part of that at all. Takumi, thank goodness you're okay. You were so sad. There, I'll make you some porridge with egg later, okay? No thanks on the porridge, you still can't cook. I get the feeling Nozomi's been turning more and more sisterly ever since she started looking after Commune. Dotami, Yugama, you two came to visit me a lot. Thanks for cheering me up. Too bad you didn't die so I could have Mr. Tsubasa all to myself. Well, you can't have her at all. You look so adorable in your catatonic state. I wanted to immortalize you in wax and use you to decorate my room. Hey, stop saying scary things or no dessert. Seriously, stop with the big sister act. Maybe everyone looks like Commune to her now. I wanted to thank Commune too, but there's no sign of her. Maybe she was working on the escape pod. And last, but far from least, Tsubasa. She awkwardly averted her eyes. I guess she must be feeling embarrassed about what happened. I decided I would talk to her about it later, then looked to Yugamu. He urged me to keep talking with his eyes. Takumi, sorry to do this when you're just getting back, but we need to discuss what happens next right away. If we take too long, round 4 will start. Round 4 will last from day 86 until day 100. Right now is our break. There's no way we're going to do this a 4th time. Absolutely not. We're all in agreement. We're not participating in this invader hunt again. But if we want to leave the game, we're going to need to procure fuel for the escape pod somehow. Fuel as in a large amount of cryptoglobin. Commune said before we need the cryptoglobin from the strongest class of commanders. Strongest class of commanders. That dull Gia surely fits the bill. If we can beat him and take his cryptoglobin, we'll definitely be able to launch the escape pod. But he was insanely strong. Our attacks didn't do anything to him. I have PTSD from almost getting killed by him. Are you alright, Mr. Tsubasa? If you need somewhere to puke, aim for my face. I can relate to your nausea. Dalgia is beyond powerful. How is it fair that his defense is enough to nullify every attack? He's the only one we just can't beat. Alone. Alone? I wonder what he was implying, and just then... Please, allow me to handle Dalgia. Whoa, when did you get here? Oh my god, the jailbait Shrine Maiden! It's so cute when you just show up like that. My sister's the cutest girl in the cosmos. True enough, but more importantly, Commune, do you know anything about Dalgia? Dalgia is one of the most renowned warriors in all of history. Naturally, word of his abilities spread throughout the land. Then, do you know how we can get through those impossible defenses of his? Dalgia, he's permanently cloaked in the mist of divine blood, cryptoglobin. The blood he expels is the true form of his impenetrable defense. In order to damage him, you must first destroy his cloak of cryptoglobin. Destroy it? How do we do that? It's quite simple. Use poison. Yugamo. Poison. Pure divine blood is weak only to poison, even more so when it's exposed like that. So we need poison that works on cryptoglobin. We better figure that out. Wait, hold on. I can swear we already. Cryptoglobin they absorb course through their bodies and about poison that acts cryptoglobin. Hey, Yugamo, you made a poison that works on cryptoglobin when you killed the previous monster, right? Can we use that to beat Dalgia? Yes, I was thinking the same thing. I've already given Commune the poison I made. Yugamo's poison is quite well made. After I make a few improvements to it, it'll be able to break through Dalgia's impenetrable defense. Things are moving smoothly and quickly. If we keep this momentum going, we'll be able to take down Dalgia and get his cryptoglobin. But don't celebrate just yet. We have another foe who's a far bigger nuisance. Let me guess. The sponsor. I can't get a read on them at all. It's highly likely that they'll insert themselves in our battle with Dalgia. They might even have a more evil trick in store for us. Knowing them, it'll be bullshit. Maybe we should take out the sponsor first? I want to kill Dalgia first. If we keep letting Grandpa wander around outside the old folks, it's not going to be pretty. In short, we have two options right now. Target Dalgia or target the sponsor. And making that decision falls to me as team leader, I suppose. It pains me so to force you to make a decision while you're convalescing, but I would prefer it if our leader chose our course of action. Whatever you choose, we'll see it through to the end. Do we take care of Dalgia as soon as possible, or do we take out the sponsor first? If we get Dalgia's cryptoglobin, we can escape, but it's entirely possible the sponsor will throw something at us to stop us. Maybe we should start with the sponsor then? But I really would rather avoid a direct confrontation with them. We already know how to deal with Dalgia, but we don't even know who or what the sponsor really is. Dalgia or the sponsor? I have to make a choice. What am I going to do here? Oh, now I get to choose. Let's go fight Grandpa. We're gonna go kill Grandpa. Who will you fight first? Dalgia. Like, we're literally just doing, like, I don't think the sponsor will do anything. We're literally just doing the invader hunt. We'll fight Dalgia. It's way better if we can avoid fighting a sponsor. We have no idea what they may throw at us after all. Avoiding fighting an unknown entity sounds logical to me. Then our next opponent is Dalgia. I'll give it all I've got this time. That ogre popped me like a balloon. I need to get my revenge. Commune, please get to work on the poison for Dalgia. Indeed, follow my divine footsteps towards your fated victory. Commune, I'll help you. I have a bit of medical knowledge. If I recall, Dalgia said something after we fought him last time. He said he'd come to the school. If he says he's going to come to us, then we'll let him. We'll set up poison traps around the school grounds and be ready and waiting to engage. We'll intercept him. It was settled. We wouldn't participate in round 4. Instead, we made steady preparations for whenever Dalgia eventually showed up. You okay? Yeah. I'm hungry again.
Well, that's not too surprising. We had food a long time ago.
I think I ate like 3 hours ago. 3 or 4. Day 7 was when Dalgia finally showed up to school, but his entrance completely defied our expectations. In more ways than one. He just fucking walked out of the bathroom. Dalgia just walked right onto the school grounds. After finding him standing there, we rushed off to the school to find out where he was standing. When did you get here? What happened to the alarm? Why didn't it go off? Alarm? What are you talking about? Is this a commander? Yeah, his name is Dalgia. He's incredibly strong, so look out. I was watching from the roof. He just walked through the wall of fire like it was nothing. This old timer has to be basically invincible if undying flames can't even touch him. Damn it, this wasn't the plan. The fight wasn't supposed to start like this. It was all so sudden that we were thrown off. It was going to be hard for us to even fight properly now. I'll give you 1 minute. Calm your minds and prepare to battle. With that, Dalgia turned away and put some distance between us. He's waiting? He did mention he didn't like to do sneak attacks or something before, right? Looks like we've been saved by his code of chivalry. Yeah, we were about to get completely wiped out before we could even get started. We calmed ourselves during the minute we were given. And then we began our battle against the practically invincible commander. And then we died.
But
And they're coming at me from all sides. Awesome.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. No, blood of my bond release! I, the paragon of warfare, Dalshar, I have come!
He is come.
Let us begin. Come and prepare to die.
I'd rather not.
This is our last fight. Everybody, stick to the plan.
What plan? Nobody told us anything.
Hey, yeah, because you're dicks.
We have traps buried around the school grounds. We just have to get him to step on one.
Reckless attacks will get you killed. We're going to need to use our wits for this fight.
How the fuck does it want me to do that, though?
Leave it to me.
Here we go. My turn. There. I've got this. Time to use it. My turn. Here we go. Take this. Oh, let's go. There. Good to go. Say when. Not bad. Let's do this. Good to go. Take that. Got it. Let's do this. Say when. This should do it.
Nose piercing.
Here we go.
Nope, I'm just trying to freaking. How am I supposed to get him to step on the damn head?
I don't know if that's in
My turn.
Yeah, I don't know how it would even.
I'm okay. I'll patch you up.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how possibly fucking want me to do that.
I'm good to go.
Can we pushed? Nope. Hey. There we go.
This is poison gas.
Yep, we're not honorable warriors. Sorry.
I never would have guessed there was a poison that could work on me. My vaunted defense has come crumbling down.
Yes, sir.
Don't turn tail and run just because your invincibility's gone. We urgently need you to die for us.
Now why would I run? I have been waiting to be cornered like this my entire life. I have always fought to die in battle.
Good for you.
To die on the battlefield is the fate of all true warriors. Do you not also long for the pleasure of an honorable death?
Nope.
Absolutely not. Because all we want is to live.
Life and death are but two sides of the same coin. For you to live, you must put your enemy to death.
And you want to die, and we want to live, so.
Now that the time has come, kill me to gain the life you so deeply desire.
We're gonna kill him, but the sponsor's gonna take all the cryptoglobin with the bees, and probably not give it to us.
Yeah, like not have it as a prize. That would make sense.
Yeah, this isn't the same sponsor that we're used to. Too bait.
Let's do this. My turn. Time to use it. Ready when you are. That's
Okay, good. He cannot fucking give me the whoop wop.
good to go. My turn. That's Let's do this. Harder. Say when. Ready when you are. Take this.
It's gonna be very bad though.
Okay, okay. I'll leave them a little something.
Ready when you are. This should slow them down. Let's go! Using it!
It would have been great if I fucking upgraded my metal fences too.
Yeah.
I had like stun fences and stuff. Oh, that's right. You just attack twice per turn.
Good to go. Here we go. This should do it. Good to go. Take that! All right, let's go. Say when. That's it. Let's do this. Not bad. Let's go. Take that. My turn.
Can't forget.
Good to go. That's it.
Let's do it to it! This looks a little dangerous. You're coming with me!
We're actually doing enough.
Player 2, you're up.
We are.
Let's go. Good to go. Take this. Let's go. Gotta push it. Good to go. Here we go.
And finish the job.
One last strike.
Feel like a victory. We don't know if it'll be a victory yet.
Back to the killing game!
We're in the killing game, Dotomy.
So I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon me, but I have no regrets. I die a warrior.
I still don't get it.
Nope.
Deep down, doesn't everyone want to keep on living?
No.
In this world, sometimes death is more constructive than continuing to live. When I defied that woman, I was ousted from my position as a hero. Imprisoned. I despaired of dying in that emptiness. I am truly grateful you all appeared. Because now I can die on the battlefield as a warrior.
Yeah, no, we're gonna shove you in a rocket. You're fuel.
Thank you for fighting honorably.
You could have massacred us if you'd opted for a sneak attack instead.
Instead, we were the sneaky ones, and we used poison.
Yeah. I'm glad you were the last enemy we had to face.
It was an honor to have you as my last opponents as well. You are all true warriors. Now, finish me off like the warriors you are, and enjoy your reward of life.
If we could get Dalshaw's cryptic globe, we could take the escape pod to the artificial sideline. I held my sword over my head, ready to end Dalshaw's life. Before I can say anything in response. Monster Bee descended furiously from above and still. What are these insects? They lifted Dalshaw's body high into the air, and before I could so much as blink, they sucked all the blood out of him.
A truly incredible victory!
Shocking nobody, I called it.
Beating an unfair boss like that means you really are top-class hunters!
Suddenly appearing out of nowhere, the monster took control of the scene.
Oh, great. You're always just in time to ruin things.
Get out of here! I don't even want to look at you!
What are you doing here, sponsor? This isn't your scene. Drop Dalshaw's cryptoglobin and get lost.
Oh, Takumi! I'm so glad to see you're feeling better. But if you're not sick anymore, you should really be hunting. That invader hunt without you is
and give us the cryptoglobin. Do you want me to kill you right here?
Okay, settle down. I'll give your prize back here.
The sponsor cleared their throat and began to imitate the previous
I
sponsor.
shall divide this mighty prize among only the most excellent of my hunters. I'll split Dalshaw's cryptoglobin between the current 3 top players. In first, Darumi Amamiya. In second, Takumi Surino. In third, Yugamu Omotagi. These 3 will receive the reward. Now then, please accept my gift.
The sponsor used the bees to distribute syringes filled with Dalshaw's cryptoglobin to the top 3 hunters. All of Dalshaw's cryptoglobin ended up in the hands of our team. In other words, we'd be able to launch the escape pod. I desperately fought to keep the smile off my face. I was so happy on the inside that I wanted to dance, but I couldn't show my emotions in front of the sponsor. I needed to tread carefully until we launched the escape pod. With joy in our hearts, knowing we'd outwitted the sponsor, our team left the schoolyard. But did we truly? We're gonna get in the escape pod and boom, story lock 2. Go do something else. With Dalshaw's cryptoglobin in hand, we headed right for the hangar. We ran down the halls at full tilt. We arrived at the gym. Then, through the hole hidden under the loose floorboard, we went to the escape pod. Commune, we got Dalshaw's cryptoglobin. We finally did it. Commune, give me a high five. We held up our hard-won syringes of cryptoglobin and announced the good news to Commune, but... Huh? Commune? Maybe she's taking a nap. Hey, little shrine maiden girl, come on already. They got her. We called out, but Commune didn't come. She must be focused on her work inside the pod. We checked inside, but she's dead, isn't she? There was no sign of her in the escape pod either.
Why? Why isn't she here? I told her it was dangerous, so she needed to stay put.
Maybe she noticed we were fighting Dalshaw and went to see how it was going.
She was really worried about whether we'd be able to win.
Let's look for her. We can't let the twins find her.
She's more than likely a target of the invader hunt. If the twins find her, they might go after her in hopes of getting her points, like what happened with Ava. We sprinted out of the storeroom and looked all over the school. In every classroom. Oh, we didn't wipe Killing Game off the board this time. The infirmary. The war room. The rec room. But no matter where we looked, there was no sign of her. We were grouped in the gym. She's not here. We can't find her anywhere. Commune, where did you go? Stay calm, Nozomi. It's okay. We're gonna find her. But if we still haven't found her, it's possible somebody took her. What? If it's Ima or Kako, they might have already taken her outside the school. Since there's no points if you don't hunt them inside, then we need to hurry. We should all search outside. We ran through the entrance to the schoolyard in search of Commune, but we found somebody blocking our way. The sponsor. What's the rush? Is it track and field day? Move, we don't have time for you right now. We squeezed past the sponsor, started to run for the wall of fire. Are you perhaps looking for someone? I skidded to a halt in the dirt and whirled around to face the sponsor. Don't tell me. Did you take Commune? Commune? You mean that shrine maiden looking girl? How? Of all the people to find her, why the sponsor? Where are you hiding her? Give her back. Give her back right now. No, Nozomi, if you attack them, you'll be breaking the rules. Tsubasa just barely managed to restrain Nozomi from grabbing the sponsor. Sponsor, you abducted her, didn't you? Oh my god, you snatched the little girl, you big freak. You better give her back. Make it quick and I won't tell everyone you're a sick pedo. Can we leave words like abducted and pedo out of this? I was just doing your job of capturing a stray invader and loitering on school property. You should be thanking me. I knew it. She must have realized we were fighting and gone to check on us. Unfortunately, she must have run into the sponsor. Give her back. Give Commune back.
Please! Give me back my sister!
The sponsor silently stared at Nozomi as she screamed. They must have found it amusing. They love toying with people's emotions. What do you want, sponsor? What do you have to do? What do we have to do to get you to give her back? Tell us what you want right now. Can you stop accusing me of kidnapping? I swear I didn't snatch that invader girl. Liar. Then where is she? What a strange question. She's been with you this whole time. With us? What are you even saying? I mean, I just handed her out to the top 3 players. Handed her out You mean the syringes? What do those have to do with... Then it hit me. A vicious chill ran down my spine. I immediately pulled out the syringe out of my pocket. No way. That's Dalgia's cryptoglobin in there. It has to be. It wasn't all that much, but the little girl had some cryptoglobin inside of her. I sucked it out of her and put it in that syringe along with Dalgia's. A special blood donation service for my hardest workers. Well, she's dead, but we should still know how to run the escape pod. The sponsor's laughter echoed across the school grounds. My head spun and I nearly collapsed on the spot. That means while we were fighting Dalgia, Commune was already... No, you're lying. You have to be lying. Yeah, I don't believe it. You're messing with us. If that's what you think, then take a look. Maybe you'll at least manage to find her body. Commune, where are you? Zombie was walking on unsteady legs, her expression stunned. Commune, where are you? Answer me, please! After that, we walked every inch of the school in search of Commune. The sponsor was just lying. There was no way she could be dead. That's what we wanted to believe, but... After the night fell, we found a body in the corner of the schoolyard. It was drained of cryptoglobin and completely desiccated. But we were sure it was her. Oh, that was a good one. Wait, Nozomi! I couldn't stop her. She was mad with grief knowing her little sister had been killed. Driven by pure loathing, she charged at the sponsor. And my left earbud's about to die. Nozomi's attack did graze through the protection of the bees. And as punishment for violating the rules, she was executed. Well, no roommates. Well, we still got our roommates, though. Oh, bad end. Okay. A cruel end for Commune. Alright. Here's where we're going to call the video. As always, thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the series, you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow me on Twitch, ArcNova3. And if you want to support the channel, check out the Patreon link in the description. For just $1 a month, you can help support me bringing you the best content that I can.
Till then.